thinking about taking that plumbing job, stop before you take that job, yeah? And look online, do your research, jump on your computer and look at the reviews from that company, yeah? That reviews and the testimonials which are online about that company. I've always told people, stop before you take that plumbing job and start to look at these reviews and these online testimonials from people who have been using the service what you're trying to sign up to. I've seen so many tradespeople fall victim to this, yeah? I've got to this company and oh, they've done this and oh, they've done that. But when you look online, you will see customers and people talking about their experience which dates back before you. So you would have seen these problems highlighted, whether it be materials, whether it be problems in the workplace, whether it be someone just not understanding or leaving a bad taste in someone's mouth. That's what happens in business. And nowadays, we're able, as plumbers, as contractors, to be able to go online and research and find out what reviews that company has online about their services, right? Granted, some people put bad stuff up. They have a bad experience, but generally, when people have a good experience, they will share it with the others. They don't do this at this particular point. You have to say to yourself, something must be up. And guess what? You're probably not wrong. So I searched, yeah, one or two companies who I have previously worked for, and I knew there was problems. And what did I see? I went on to Trustpilot, yeah? Trustpilot is a website where you can go on, which is about companies who are on there and they have a review page, yeah? Just like business Google page. It's the same thing, right? If they've got a 5 rating, it's the highest rating. If they've got a 1.2, it's very low. That means that people are dissatisfied with the service. Do you understand what I mean? And doing that little bit of due diligence, whether you're a contractor and you're just doing some contractor work through a small company who sends you leads or jobs, you have to understand, look online and see and scroll through their page and see if anybody said, oh, guess what? I've been working for 2 years. They've always paid me late. That's going to be a red flag. You have to attend to the red flags and not put them off. Red flags are problems. We all have to understand that. When people have these problems online with companies and people are allowed to leave reviews, take note of the reviews. Don't just dismiss them. Don't think that that can't happen to you. It might be a problem what's embedded within the company and they've not fixed it. They've not addressed the problems. So save yourself a little bit of hassle while being due diligent and checking up on these companies, because as tradespeople, you're giving them your valuable time, which is not to be messed around with or thought of in a way where it's not productive for you. So you need to get to that if you're trying to get to a certain point in life, right? I speak about this all the time on this YouTube channel, which is being due diligent, making sure that you're doing your checks, making sure that you understand what is the next process. If people are not being clear with you about what they do and about how they've been conducting it, you will see this online. So when I go on places like Google, yeah, Google Business, right? You can check up on people's reviews from customers. You can check up on customers, how they feel when it comes to this tradesperson coming to their property or coming to their, well, there might be landlords, whatever, coming to their property, right? So you're now having a good understanding what it's like with that company when they go out to properties, whether they've got a high success rate with clients, whether they've got a satisfactory one, whether they've got a very happy one, whether they've got good customer service. Could good customer service, yeah, when you have something like a help desk and stuff like that, you're dealing with the general public. You have to be polite. You have to be business. Do you get it? There's a lot of companies that don't act like that, but want to pretend like that when they get in new people. And when new people start working for the firm, yeah, you want to take the business culture forward, whether that's being polite, being respectful, making sure that you're clean and tidy, and making sure that you get to your jobs on time. Because these are things which have a knock-on effect with everybody. You cannot change, one person cannot change a whole person's business ethos when it comes to how they've run their business before you. You could have one good person and have loads of bad people, and that will corral your name because your name is attached to that business. Understand the implications of signing up to somewhere as a contractor, as a sole trader, whatever you want to call it, a tradesperson, and not understanding that you need to do your due diligence when it comes to all of these companies. Due diligence is going to save you so much headache. The amount of tradespeople that I know that I've spoke to have told me, oh, this company done this to me, that company done that to me. Well, you know what? To be honest, it's online already. People have documented it and given them a 1.5 stars. It is what it is. People give their honest opinion about people generally online when it comes to the reviews, the testimonials. If you could see 8 bad testimonials about a company, even 5 for me, in the top last 6 months, I would stand back and I would ask questions during my interview and even after. I would say, this is my worries about working for here. You have a bad representation. How do we change the representation? What are you doing? What's different from before? Because people were annoyed with this and this and this. And if people are not really willing to talk about it, like the company wasn't willing to talk about it with me, but wanting me to be an employee, I'd have to say, no, sorry, I can't do that. Because you're not willing to address the problems. Problems don't go away, you know. They just follow people. Understand this, because this is your time, your effort. And this is what we put into our trade. We put in time and effort. We try to build up a rapport with our customers. We try to let our customers know that we've got standards of work. We try to let people know that we are confident within what we're doing. If you speak to someone else in the company and they don't know what they what they know what they're talking about, I cannot help you with that because I'm not them. I'm only myself. And I don't know what they discussed with you as well. Again, this is problems which you will find when you enter a company new and you're faced with loads of different hurdles from loads of different customers. How are you going to deal with them? How are you going to wash the name clean to be able to be a better service? Because when you're good, yeah, you will find people will start to ask for you. I've been doing this for 20 years, so I know what it's like. When I go to a company, back in the day, I didn't do much research of them. I would say, yeah, these lot are good, but I'm realizing I've got here, and they've never fixed something what they've had a contract for 2 years. So in the first 6 months, I've come and I've fixed it. Oh, what's going on there? Why is everyone not fixing stuff? It's because of the company. The company refused to fix stuff and stuff like that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to do a job. And my job is to fix things. If I can get it done, I'm definitely going to get it done during my working hours. Again, this isn't about impressing the manager, the supervisor. I am the supervisor. But this isn't in any way to aid impressing any of them for the company's sake. No. I told you I was going to do work when I got here, and this is what I'm going to do. Stick to your guns in what you do and stick to being due diligent about these companies. You have to understand, telling little lies about, oh yeah, no, I don't know when that happened. I wasn't there when it happened. Well, can somebody look into it? Because I need an answer. You want my time, which is from 9 till 5. That's important time to me. Period. You cannot overlook any of these things. I can't tell people how important it is to be due diligent about companies. You will see the reviews. Once again, I went on a company who I used to work for. I knew they were not good people. in a sense of caring about the company's commitment to saying what they do. They're not interested in that. There are thousands of reviews online for them. Thousands. What do? You make your conscious choice for yourself and realize to yourself if that's for you or not. You know what you're getting yourself into. When you don't know what you're getting yourself into, that's when you're in a rocky place, because you can't back out of that job because you need the money. That's why most of us are actually working, because we need money. But don't make the wrong choices is my thing. Yeah? It's Mr. London Plumber. This is my lives nowadays. When I come on, we talk about a small topic, which is being due diligent, man. Why do a lot of not tradespeople do that? Because once you see the reviews and the testimonials from people, I don't think you'd be there neither. So make your choices, because understand it has a knock-on effect for you, for your career, for the next job you go to. Oh, you work for them? Yeah, we didn't look at them as a good company. It's going to have a knock-on effect for you. You want to put things on your CV for your next customer, your next for your next job, your next full-time employment. They're going to look at the companies who you've worked for before. Take it very seriously. I do. I have always. Again, Mr. London Plumber, like, share, and subscribe. It's a YouTube live. You know how we're doing stuff, innit? Let's get it.